Hey everyone, what is going on? It is Brandon here and welcome to an interesting video of mine. So today's not going to be a first impressions or anything like that. Today's going to be me showing you guys a game I picked up recently and I put quite a bit of hours into, and I'm actually thoroughly enjoying the game for quite a few various reasons. Now, this game is called Interstellar Marines, which is an early access tactical shooter type game. So in this video I'll be showing you guys a few of the maps and then maybe jumping into a little bit of multiplayer and showing you guys how the combat actually plays out. Before I do that, let me go show you guys the settings as well, so you guys get a basic understanding of what you can actually change here. Now I am running this at 720p and you can hear the music very loudly. I will edit that down regardless. Shadow quality can be changed. You can go show FPS movie mode. I think that turns off your HUD. I haven't really tried that, so I'm not really going to worry about that too much. You have these different effects. I have them all turned on other than the black border, which is called vignetting, I believe. I'm not too sure if that's how you say that. Volume set here, using stereo settings and all that other good stuff, and my phone just went off. Typically, let me make that silent there. And there's a few key settings and all. If you don't know what this game is, it is a first-person tactical shooter type game, kind of like Counter-Strike or any other game where you have one life until a certain scenario occurs and then you are back into the game again. And I will be demonstrating that hopefully to you guys in this video here today. So let me just show you guys a few of the maps first and show you guys how the maps actually play out, because it's a very strong thing that I actually like about them. I'll show you guys that right about now. So let me jump into one of my favorite maps here if I can actually find it. I believe it is called Arch, if that is correct. Let me show you Arch, because Arch has quite a few different effects here that I think you guys will actually like. So here I am spawning on the game, and you'll notice a few things straight away. One, it is extremely dark. Secondly, you may have noticed something come over my screen or not. Let me turn on my flashlight so you guys can see a little bit easier. Now, your game, or at least your character, has a helmet that you can toggle on and off. Now, what the helmet does, it allows you to see objectives and your ammunition and your friendlies and enemies on your screen in real time. So if I was to press H, you can hear my character take off his helmet and all the HUD information actually goes away. Now, this is a nice feature that I've actually been talking with the developers about, and they actually told me that this will play an important role later on in the game. For example, if we're playing on other planets and there's low oxygen and our suit gets destroyed, we'll actually have to try to take off our suit to actually breathe again, but that might expose us to some toxic gases or other things like that. So parts of our suit can actually be destroyed before dying. However, it is very easy to die in this game. So let me put my helmet back down here and let me walk out real quickly into the rain. Now, something interesting about the map changes every 5 minutes or so, something like that, and the effects are just beautiful. By the way, you can shoot out any light you see for the most part. Like, maybe that one isn't one you can turn out. I'm pretty sure any other light apart from the ones at the spawns here can be turned off. Oh no, there we go. So we can turn that one off if we really wanted to. But let me jump down here and just quickly show you guys how the map actually looks right now. And as I was saying before, the map changes dynamically every few minutes or so. I can trigger this whilst being in this little playground mode that I'm in right now, just by myself here, and you can actually see the rain splatter on the top of my helmet. Now, this game right now, or at least all the maps and everything that we can play on right now, is all based around training the characters. Hence why it's called TP points down the bottom of my screen. I have 2,920 TP points, and I rank up in about 3,000. Which puts me at about rank 29 or so. So basically this is just a training scenario and we're using non-lethal maps, and right now the map is actually changing dynamically to be a little bit brighter, and I think it's still going to be raining, or maybe the rain will stop given once it changes over to there completely. So let's have a wait and let's see what happens here. So it changes, it is now daylight, but it is still raining. And that's what happens often on all of these maps that are available to us. It might not just be day-night cycle. It might have various types of scenarios, whether it be alarms on or off, or just a whole bunch of awesome things. And I'll show you guys that in a second as well. By the way, if you think the rain's annoying, you can actually turn your HUD off for that, because the rain doesn't affect you too much with your visor up. And I find that's a very interesting way of dealing with stuff. So again, this is how the game plays. It's very dynamic, very fast, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous to play. So like I said, I've been putting maybe about 20 or so hours into this game already, and it has been a lot of fun, despite maybe a little bit of lag when playing with other people on American servers. But that isn't a big deal, because that was me playing on American servers, to say the least. Something that I do like is the sparks and effects like that. It looks really nice when it's extremely dark. And like I said, since I am in the playground mode, I can actually toggle the effects how I see fit. Like so, it will now change to something else entirely. What it will change to, I'm actually not too sure. I think I might just go full sunny with no rain at all. Maybe, we'll have to wait and see. But yes, these maps do change dynamically, and that changes how the battle is actually played. I think that has actually made it a little bit more brighter here. Let me go back to the main menu. Let me just show you one of the other maps that actually changes around as well. So let me go to Elevation, which shows you guys a little bit more of how the maps actually change dynamically. So here we are in game, and already the map is changing. Now, the way these maps change is kind of interesting, at least this one in particular. Certain features go up and certain features go down, hence the name Elevation. You can see these platforms going down, connecting stuff, and then every few minutes or so they'll actually raise and lower, which I think is kind of cool. So the way the game win status is simply by either eliminating the other team before they have a chance to respawn, or capturing all the points on a map. Now, if I'm correct, there are about 8 or so points on each map, maybe a little bit less depending on the size of it. Now, if you capture a point and one of your friendlies is dead, then a friendly will respawn. If you capture all the points, you win. If an enemy captures a point, they will also get a teammate on their side. Now, if you are the last person remaining on your team and you get a kill, that will also respawn a friendly. I'll show you guys a little bit more of that when I jump into a battle here, but let me just show you guys how this map will actually change for me. Oh, it'll just do it automatically, I think. There we go. So you see some things raising, some things lowering. I really like this because it changes basically how the map is played, and I think that's really cool. So right now you see that going under there, you'll see this thing coming up here, and oh, this one's raising up as well. So I'll do one more. Oh, there's another map. Very nice. I kind of like this. So yeah, now I'm going to show you guys another map, and this map I haven't actually shown you guys yet. This map does change a lot, and it does get very dark, which I think it might be doing right now. Like so, definitely dark. So I'm going to turn on my flashlight sometimes, just so you guys can see what's mostly going on. And by the way, when I said before about turning your HUD off, there you go, there's the HUD off, helmet off sort of scenario. You don't have to worry about the rain, but you can't really see much of anything. And the only way you can identify your friendlies is by the blue glow on some of their clothing. I'm going to turn my HUD back on here so I can actually see stuff. There we go. So, I just captured a point that we are being fired upon, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal here. I'm going to go over to G and see if I can maybe eliminate the other guy before he captures any points. The one great thing I like about this game, and I'm going to be bragging about how much I like this game quite a bit, but is the sound assets. The sound in this game is just beautiful. Everything about the sound assets I really do like, from the pitter-pattering of the rain. If I go quiet now, you guys can probably hear that. And just the thunder and everything, it's amazing. I have fallen in love with the sounds of this game, and so does my friend, because he uses his stereo when he plays all these sorts of games. So yeah, very much atmospheric. I think that's probably the best word for it. The maps, how they change dynamically, the rain, the visuals and the sounds, just make for a very atmospheric experience, and I think it's very enjoyable. Especially if you're a fan of Counter-Strike or any games like that, I think you might get some enjoyment out of playing this. So here I am capturing this other point here. Just keep an eye out for the enemy, which could be anywhere. He hasn't killed any of us yet, other than one guy before. Now there is lightning that does light up the map temporarily for a few seconds, obviously as you would expect lightning to do. He is capturing G right now, so let's head over there real quick and see if we can maybe take him out before he does too much. Oh, now we got light again, which means it's a bad idea to be sneaky on him, because he most likely will see me. So let's go creep around here a bit. Let's see if maybe we can see him before he does too much. I think he's going towards C. I have a funny feeling that's what he's going to be doing, but I could be completely wrong about that. So let me grab out my long range rifle, and let me have a look at C, and just to make sure he doesn't come up there. Oh no, hang on, what's he doing? I thought he may have been capturing something else. He may have just captured B. Yeah, he did go for B. Okay, that gives me a chance to capture this one again. So let me go here and let me capture this one. Now he could be coming back for me, knowing full well that I am capturing this point. Or he might be going after my other two teammates, which may be closing in on him right now. Let's see what he does, shall we? Now there is a cover system, by the way. I can't really show you guys that right now. I'm not really near anything that I can cover into, but my weapon does go up if I am very close to a cover like so, and you can peek around corners and whatnot just using right click. And he is definitely neutralizing D, so we're gonna have to go over there to try and get him. I very much so want to make sure he doesn't capture too many points. He might be definitely going up to A, because that is closest to where he is right now. There is E to capture, which he might also be doing. There he is. Okay, I found him. He's definitely at A. So, as long as he's being suppressed, this fight shouldn't last too long. If he's wasting all his ammo, that's perfect for me. Though I feel he might be flanking me around. Let's see. Oh, he actually managed to get me first. I was hoping I'd be able to spin around and maybe get him, but if my friendlies do manage to get him, that would be very, very nice of them. There we go. He was actually eliminated, so we have won that round. It may be slightly unfair having 3 people against 1, and I can understand that. However, these 2 players they have literally not played this game at all. So it's understandable that I'd be the one who actually carries the lead here against a rank 100, which is the highest rank you can actually achieve in this game right now. So that one's going for C. I'm going to go for E right over here. Now, this will probably be the last round I'll show you guys before ending the video. I just want to show you guys this game real quick. This is because it is a game that I very much do enjoy for its atmosphere, and I would like to see a lot more people playing this game, just because it is very, very awesome. And it can even become a competitive game. Maybe not so much, but it definitely is a lot of fun to play with your friends, and I do highly recommend it. So let me go over here to D, and let me just see if I can capture this real quick. He hasn't captured anything just yet, which may make me think he's doing something sneaky. So I'm going to grab up my long range, because I feel he's not around here right now. But he might be. Can't see him just yet. Can't see him making any moves. So let me capture this here. There we go. Yeah, oh Jesus, that scared the hell out of me. I was actually listening in on his footsteps to try to hear where he was coming from, and I could have sworn I heard him coming from my left. And just as I was about to turn around, he got me in the head. Very, very sad mistake on my part, but it's still a mistake yet again, and it's completely my fault, and I accept that death. So, hopefully, one of my friendlies will capture a point here, giving me a respawn. If not, I will be ready to respawn in 100 seconds or so. So, because I think someone's capturing F, or someone's close to capturing F. Or maybe they're just protecting it for now. He's definitely at A, so if they go for F, there is a high chance I can spawn. Although there he is, right there. Oh, he got one of them. I just happened to see him then as well. And he eliminated all 3 of us. You can definitely see why he's a battle rank 100. Very, very good job on his part. I'm gonna give him a little GG. There we go. So spawn in, and let's do our duty. It is definitely dark again, so we're gonna pay attention to that very, very closely. Just that rain sound. I'm sorry, I went quiet then because that was getting very, very loud, but I love it. It's so nice. Oh, if you guys haven't bought this game, you silly. It is an early access game, I admit, and there probably isn't too much content right now, but definitely. Oh damn! Wasn't sure that shot was at me, but then yeah, it got the bullet to the head. Oh well, my mistake for not keeping an eye out. Oh. I hear gunshots. It's definitely shooting at someone. It appears my friendly has his laser on, which is definitely going to give away his position if he doesn't pay too much attention to it. I wonder if he'll spot the enemy and shoot him. Oh, a little bit of lightning there. Oh, there he goes. He figured out how to turn off his laser. Awesome. Oh, and I have now respawned because my friendly has captured a point, meaning I can now assist that friendly that's over at C, trying to help him take out the enemy that could be anywhere nearby. Oh, I hear gunshots over by F, that appears to be where the enemy actually has gone to. Meaning E is now up for the capture yet again. Now, it does take a little bit longer to capture a point that's already been captured by an enemy, because you have to first neutralize it to then capture it. Which does make a little bit more sense, so it's obviously understandable. However, the enemies will only be notified when the point has been neutralized and when it has been captured by you. So right now he knows I'm not here, but he will know the second it says I have been neutralized, like now, and then he'll know that I'm capturing it. I am the last guy standing. That's not fun. There we go. I think, yeah, I brought back someone. Very nice. Okay, we're winning, but only slightly. I gotta make sure I get this guy somehow. Oh, I hear gunshots already. Just trying to see where he is. I really do hope he's gonna come for this point so I can get him. There we go. Oh, damn. My reaction time is not very good right now. It is absolutely terrible. Now, what you're seeing, despite my friendly just dying then, you may have noticed he was kind of shooting off target. That is the network smoothing thing. I don't really like it. It's probably my one gripe, or my one downside to this game, and that is it doesn't really handle the kill cams all too right, because to them, they were shooting at the target. However, to me, they weren't doing that. So this will be the final round for this map, and I'll end the video here, which I think is a fairly long time to give you guys a demonstration of how this game plays. Obviously, it's not too big of a deal, considering there's only 3-on-1 right now. It's not exactly the best match to demonstrate, but you guys get a clear understanding of how the game plays and all that. So there you go, that point's captured. Oh, I'm being fired upon. We jump down here. Now, there is no fall damage, as far as I can tell. There are a few things that soldiers can put up with, and that definitely is one of them. Being that our spawns are in the air makes a little bit more sense that way. Now, I believe he is definitely trying to flank around. He isn't too much focused on capturing the points, and I don't think we should be focused too much on that either, unless one of us actually needs to be revived. That would serve more of a point that way. So I'm going to try to creep around as much as I can to make sure he's not stalking out our friendlies here.
Your team is winning.
So there we go, we're at the end of the field here. Now, there are 4 methods of walking around as far as I can... Oh, there he is over there. I think he's near F.
You are the last Marine standing.
God damn it.
Kill or capture to bring back a team member.
As you heard the robot lady saying, kill or capture to bring back a member. I'm definitely going to choose the capturing option because I know going up against him right now probably isn't the best idea, and that will then grant me a free teammate, though it may make myself a little bit more vulnerable, I think, to the guy. But if I go quiet, he shouldn't suspect too much, or he shouldn't be able to find me anyways. I definitely thought I heard walking though, but I can't be too sure. Okay, I'm just trying to be awfully sneaky here. He is capturing that point though. My friendly is right there, however, he doesn't notice the enemy.
You are the last.
There we go, he's down.
Kill or capture to bring back a team member.
There we go. He was capturing the point. I don't know why my friendly didn't realize that. Maybe he just didn't notice. But there we go. not my best takedown on an enemy, but it's a takedown nonetheless. So I think that might actually have to do it for this game. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed my little video on this game. I know, like I said, it wasn't exactly a first impressions or anything like that. It was more of a, hey, this is a game I like. You guys should have a look at it as well. And I don't know, I really do like it. Like I said, there's a few things in this game that has its positives, and that is the environment and the atmosphere and the immersion this game brings. I do find that very nice, and if you're into tactical shooters, you may very well like this game as well. Though it does have a few downsides, such as the latency and the pings, and maybe a slight lack of players at certain times of day, which is kind of a bad thing. But if you do join a server, you'll most likely have a few other people joining you as well, which I think is always nice. Other than that, I can't really say too many bad things about the game. I have, again, thoroughly enjoyed my time playing it, and I hope you guys do as well if you guys do decide to pick up this game. Anyways, that has been Brad Fusion. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Stay awesome, everyone.